Watch Carol Laveau work the crowd in Trading Places Monday at 5. From the team you count on every day, this is 10 News Nightcast.
Would you tell me what we're doing here? Would you tell me why we're here?
You tell me.
Hold on.
It's John and Yoko's wild ride through the streets of San Francisco. Wait till you see who their escort was.
And these authentic Beatles souvenirs are rare. See how a local woman got her hands on them. And who could be the winner of our dream vacation to London? Our magical mystery tour continues in just a few minutes, so hold on.
But first, the mysterious disappearance of a beautiful model is a mystery.
Great. This is it. Look at that.
John and Yoko get taken for a ride. Wait till you see who's behind the wheel.
And this lakeside woman may have the best collection of Beatles memorabilia around. That's because she had a special connection to Paul McCartney.
And John Lennon as artist. See what other avenues his creativity opened.
My mixed emotions and my thoughtlessness.
Because of the Beatles anthology, a lot of people have been coming forward with souvenir collections of the Beatles.
But Stephen Clark found one woman who may have the edge in Beatle fandom. She didn't want us to use her last name. She's just Lori.
This is the Beatles. This is the original. This is when they won 1 million copies for Let It Be.
The wall of a lakeside trucking company isn't exactly the place you'd expect to see an authentic Beatles gold record. But Lori has good reason for having it.
He was really proud of that. He gave every one of his managers one of those.
That's right. Lori was Paul McCartney's road manager during his 17-month 1990 world tour.
Anything that the star needed, I had to take care of. Basically, a lot.
Besides a lot of memories, Lori collected a lot of memorabilia.
This is a picture Paul and Linda gave us at the end of the tour. Just Paul and Linda autographed it. Here's a picture of me with Paul and Linda backstage and some of his squirrelier moments.
Lori has traveled with other big rock stars, but she says McCartney was special.
He had no need for money, so, you know, he had the best of everything, and on our days off, he'd fly us up to the Matterhorn or fly us, you know, to Geneva, and he sent us to St. Thomas for a week for our tour bonus for Christmas, gave us all our own little bungalow and Jeeps.
Lori also witnessed some of the earliest Beatles reunions, Ringo, for instance.
They were kind of, maybe shy, you could say, meeting each other, and they talked about some old times, and Ringo went out and was watching the show, and I went out to see how Ringo was doing, and Ringo had tears in his eyes.
And George?
He didn't stay through the whole show. I don't know why he left. I don't know if it was really hard for him going through the memories or what.
Part of Lori's job was granting backstage passes. This guy was overjoyed to meet Paul McCartney.
Jack Nicholson came out of Paul's dressing room screaming, "I met Paul McCartney, I met Paul McCartney." It was just amazing what impact, you know, this Paul McCartney has on the world.
Lori's favorite piece of memorabilia coincides with her favorite memory.
I was riding horseback at Paul's house, and I didn't take a jacket being from California, and it's in London, and I was freezing, and Paul gave me this jacket. And
now, observant Beatles fans will recognize the jacket. McCartney wore it on the cover of Rolling Stone. Now, it's Lori's. Stephen Clark, 10 News, Nightcast.
Well, Lori stays in touch with Paul McCartney. She says the rumor is he'll go on tour again, maybe this time with the 2 other surviving Beatles. She says if he goes and asks, she'll seriously consider going along too. A huge exhibition of rare artwork by Beatle John Lennon is on display this month in Beverly Hills. The display at the Hotel Nico is the largest collection of Lennon's art ever to be displayed in the United States.
We have 5 original pen and ink drawings, which are incredibly historic and very rare. We have bag 1 lithographs that were hand-signed by John in 1970, and a whole array of limited edition prints that have been released posthumously.
Among the works is one that depicts Lennon himself on top of the world. The exhibition, if you're interested, is free to the public.
John Lennon often said that Yoko Ono was an inspiration to him and a source of strength. It was in San Francisco 23 years ago that Geraldo Rivera found the couple alone in a hotel room.
Everybody tells me love is blind.
Geraldo Rivera and his photographer went to interview the famous couple and were treated to an impromptu concert that day. The famous couple had been hiding out at the hotel several weeks. According to Geraldo, Lennon was trying to dry out from a drug addiction he kept secret from his friends. Geraldo thought sightseeing might be just the tonic and took the two on a whirlwind tour. First, they headed across the Golden Gate Bridge. Then they hopped a cable car for a trip to Fisherman's Wharf, when John started joking around with the other passengers.
Now, would you tell me what we're doing here? Will you tell me why we're here?
You tell me.
Hold on.
Then, after a walk on Fisherman's Wharf, Geraldo took the wheel again, racing up and down the hilly streets of San Fran.
It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah,
you know?
great. This is it. Look at that. Watch out for the cop on the left. This hustling the chick.
And it was just like a bunch of kids. It was like from their movie, the Health movie, you know, running around town in fast motion.
Geraldo commented later that that may have been one of the happiest days left in John Lennon's life before he was murdered. It was one Geraldo will never forget.
We still have an important task ahead as we wind our magical mystery tour up for the evening. Straight ahead, we're going to announce the third and last grand prize winner of our Beatles trip to London.
Well, you've had dinner, you visited with the family. What's left? How about a little Dixieland jazz?
And now for the winner of our dream vacation to London.
The winner is Kathy Shanahan of Santee. We stopped by Kathy's house earlier tonight to deliver the good news, and she told us our timing couldn't have been better. She'd been at the hospital all night because her son was sick.
I can't believe it. I've been watching all week. And we've been taping the ones we missed because we've been at the hospital. And I said, oh my gosh, I saw the person on TV that won last night. I was hoping tonight would be us, but oh man.
Well, it was you, Kathy. Your husband signed up for the contest at Dow Stereo. He was ecstatic.
Going to London, fantastic.
Pose with this poster here.
Oh man, you wouldn't believe it. I went and started researching this, and when we started looking at the answers, I said, man, I couldn't believe all the trivia on the Beatles. And I said, this would be an awesome, fantastic trip. That is fantastic.
Well, you guys are going. The Shanahans win 2 round-trip transatlantic tickets to London provided by Ranch and Coast Travel, plus accommodations for 2 for 6 nights total. That's going to be a great trip.
That's great. And we just happened to catch them home for a minute from their hospital stay. So that was really a neat thing for them to
Yes,
get tonight.
indeed. I'll tell you that.
I always get emotional when people win things.
And when they
Particularly
cry
yourself.
No, I have never won anything.
I've never
but
won anything
it's
either.
fun to watch other people
Well,
win.
we hope they have just a great trip.
Yeah.
That is super, isn't it? Local dense fog tonight. Again, thank you very much. On behalf of Kimberly and everybody else you invited to have Thanksgiving dinner at your house.
Thanks for coming. That was a schlep for you out to East County.
It was
both of
about a
you.
long